Diana XR200 Extensive Ammo Test.
Bay State Red Wolf Heritage, Huben K1 at the shooting range, Steyr Pro X. Servus, thanks for dropping in. Yeah. Yeah.
Servus, thanks for dropping in. Today a slightly unusual setup. Of course, you know it from my review shooting tests, but today we will stay here the whole time. It's all about the extensive ammunition test for the Diana XR200. Extensive ammunition test does not mean I have all the pellets you get on the market. Instead, I chose the most famous brands with their most famous types. And I used everything I have here, including lead-free and slugs, and now we want to find out which ones this gun loves the most. Of course, we have to keep the human error in mind, meaning I will give my best, and I chose an exquisite setup. The Accutech WB4 bipod, the extremely precise Sportsmatch ATP61 mount, and an Element Nexus scope. You don't have to use a setup like this. I just wanted a perfect hardware setup, so yeah, it won't thwart our test. I won't aim for the dead center, that's also important. I say that so you don't wonder why I won't hit it. I don't want to shoot off my aim spot, so I moved it up a bit left. I'm aiming at a very fine spot to reduce my own error rate. We'll take 10 shots per pellet type. Like I said, it won't mean these are the flawless best pellets, but you will be able to say like the first type was better than the last type we tested. Or if you see a spread of 2 to 3 centimeters, I dare say you won't need to do your own tests with these anymore. Okay, this was my little intro. I'll go and say something more in between, of course. A small correction for my review. I always said it is a 56.8 centimeter long barrel. In fact, it is 54.8 centimeters long. I was not trying to trick you on purpose. Just an honest mistake. I learned the numbers beforehand, but yeah, mistakes happen. I hope you can forgive me. If you haven't seen the XR200 review yet, there's a really long one you can watch anytime, and in this review I already promised that this shooting test won't be the last video with the XR200, because later on I'll grab the top 3 pellets we'll identify today and take them to the shooting range for some long range shooting. Enough talking, let's start. First type, JSB Exact Heavy Diabolos, 4.52 millimeters. Safety glasses on, and off we go. I will always take the pellets straight from the box. I did not wash, weigh or sort them. I want a realistic test. Now I have to get comfortable because this will take a while. Let's go. I see it is really close to my aiming spot. I'm aiming the super fine dot of the Nexus into the circle of the 9. I'll see how good I'm gonna hit. I'd say I'm going for 8 shots per type. It's a lot of pellets, and otherwise the video will be endless. Of course, I will take a picture of every target, so you can visit airghandi.de/en, read the article and get the summary. This was the first run, 8 shots. I'm switching targets and we're moving on. Let's go. Okay, next are the H&N Barracuda Match 4.50 millimeters, pretty heavy pellets. With 0.69 gram, they are recommended for plus 16 joule, but I will test them either way. If it is legally allowed for you to get this gun with a higher caliber and more power, I would need to do another test for you. This is strictly about 7.5 joule. I think they're a little too heavy. Yeah. Number 6. Seven. And number 8. Okay, that was H&N. Off we go. Next is Qing Yang, pointed 0.62 gram. Don't wonder about me using pointed ones. Qing Yang somehow made this extremely precise. And let's see if it's the same with this gun. Over distances of 25 meters, 82 foot, they are super precise. In the wind, not as good as round-headed. And I removed my aim spot. But I can calculate it. Just activating the illumination thing. If you wonder why I am not reloading the cartridge in between, if you saw the review, I took 390 shots with it. And till it was from 200 down to 100 bar. So we can test for a long time. Of course, there might be pellets now that prefer a freshly cleaned barrel, others like a lead coating. So yeah, you see, we could go completely nuts with this test, but this is not a laboratory situation here. It's about a rough guideline, so you know where to start. Okay, these were the Qing Yangs, 0.62. Next are the AirGhandi's finest. Let's see if the Diana likes them. That was weird. It doesn't like the finest. It happens. Nope. The XR200 does not like finest. Next in line, JSB Exact 4.53 millimeters. Sometimes people wonder why JSB goes for these pretty big heads with 4.53, while others go with 4.50, 51, or even 4.59. They're always a bit undersized. Come on, careful. And this is the courier bringing new guns. Just a second. Back again, bringing down my pulse again. So I won't ruin the good series. Two more to go. I remembered. Wow, I think that Diana likes 4.53 JSBs. This looks good. Respect. Yep. Very good. Next are H&N Barracuda FT 4.50 millimeters. Let's see how they perform. They are cleaner than the last ones. They are also heavier. Maybe I should stick to lighter ones with 7.5 joule. Oh. That's a big hole. Okay. Next, the spectacular looking JSB Hades. Let's see what happens. Ooh, are they so heavy? They are going down. 0.67, yeah. They are heavy. Wow. Now you see what I said. some of them can be sorted out right away, maybe. Sometimes you have a type like this. Oh, well, the last ones are flying fine now. Maybe one of the famous JSB flyers. The pretty consistent in different Facebook groups and forums that these exist. I also say it, since it happened to me in competitions in the past. But yeah, now they perform well. One was completely off the line. Why? I did not shoot that bad. And this one's a bit deeper again. Okay, JSB Hades. Next up, King Yang. Short QYS. Super clean. Pointed 0.55 gram, 4.50 millimeters. Well, they leave these little stars when they hit. A little lighter. Seem to be better than the heavier pointed ones before. Seem to be amongst the better ones for the Diana. Okay, they also work better. Next type. H&N Field Target Trophy 4.51 millimeters. It's still the old label on the box. Yes, a lot of you know it. AirGhandi's finest are also H&N Diabolos. And somehow the Diana seems to have a problem with them. Quite unusual, because normally I can recommend the finest and Field Target Trophy anytime for Diana spring pistons and the P1000 and so on. Yeah, but you see, nope, doesn't like it. No, we have to shoot these in other guns. Next, RWS Super Point. Pointed ones again. I don't have a lot of RWS. Are they heavier because they go down? 0.53, not really. They still go down. Maybe it is because they are very dense and yeah, probably fly slower. You see it here. If you saw the review, you know I don't have the 14-shot drum magazine yet, but I enjoy the 2-shot adapter. The two-shot adapter is really, really nice. I like it. Two more shots. That's a big hole already. Oh, come on. One more. And then the next type. Okay, that was RWS Superpoint. Along with King Young's again, 8.48, 4.50 millimeter. It's 0.55 gram, and this time domed. I used these in the review. They performed very well there. I think they will be top 3 to top 5. Ooh. Oh. The gun and the Diablos normally like each other. I think I blew that one. But yeah, I will bring them to the range. I trained with them before. And you see, apart from the one, yeah, the rest is hole in hole. Okay, they worked very well. H&N Barracuda Light. Light is a bit misleading here. They still weigh 0.62 gram. The Barracudas have 0.69, so it is a heavier pellet again. Like I said, made for higher powers. Let's see if they perform better compared to the heavier ones. Nope, I leave that one off the table. Yo. I think we found one for the shooting range. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And absolutely. Wow. H&N Barracuda Light. Keep them in mind. JSB Exact 4.52 millimeters. The 4.53 performed very well before. I'd say top performance together with the Barracuda Light. Let's see how these perform. They are way more dirty than the H&N. I think they are well received. The XR200 is available at my partner's shop, Action Shop 24. Just check it out. In the review I talked about the finest, just not for this gun. It is what it is. Every barrel is different. And the way it looks, the gun also likes the 4.52. Another one, and it should be a top 5 spot. You'll find the pictures at airghandi.de/en. King Young 0.62 pointed. 4.50, we had 4.59 before. They worked very well. Let's see how these perform. I'll start a new spread. Since I removed my aim spot, I'll start over on the right. I made 10 clicks on the scope. Because without aiming spot, it just will be inaccurate. Yeah, the pointed King Youngs. They also perform very well in my Leshy. And here they are also great. Ah, sad one. But no shooter's error. Sadly, that was the pellet. Yep, that's it. Now JSB Exact Heavy 4.51 millimeters. Let's see what these do. I leave the higher aiming point. It doesn't matter where the hole is on the card. Now afterwards we have the extravagant stuff. First lead free, and I'm still testing these. You will see some content from me in the future, but I want to test them for half a year or a year before I form an opinion and share it. And afterwards, of course, there are slugs. I'm really excited. I haven't tested them yet. Yo. The heavies are also well received by the Diana. Another 2. And the last one. Really good. Really good. Now the tension is rising. H&N Barracuda green. The Barracuda Light worked really well before. My experience with lead-free until now is from very good to absolutely not in different guns. They are of course lighter, 0.43 gram. Yep, nice. Cool. I like it. Yeah, not that good, this one. Let's say solid. Pretty solid. Not extraordinary like the top ones. Some little runaways in between. Okay, opening the box. H&N Field Target Trophy Green. The next lead-free type. Okay, I think we proved that Diana does not like the field target form, the field target trophy. We saw it with the finest, with the 4.51, and we see it with the lead-free types. I'm taking a third shot to confirm. Okay, I think nothing more needed here. I got the next ones from England, Wildman Slugs. Looking really cool. It's just not enjoyable anymore to do business with England right now. Tolls and shipping are gruesome. The good thing here is the dual shot tray is very deep and slugs fit in perfectly well. Okay, they are super heavy, 13 grain, around 8 something, 0.82, 0.84. Yeah, super heavy. And if I see they don't work, then I'll stop because they are not cheap. Wow, same hole as the first one. But yeah, it's super hard with slugs. You just can't know it beforehand. Oh, which ones work or which won't, or in which gun they'll work. I tested excessively with my stronger guns. Sometimes 0.0 something gram make the difference between very good or just don't work at all. Yeah, I stop here. You can see you can shoot them, but they are not in the group of the most precise ones. Next I have AirGhandi 13.43 grain, which is 0.87 grams, so my guess was pretty good before. They look really beautiful. It's JSBs, KOs. Let's see if they work. They are also really heavy. Oh, stay here. I think with 7.5 joule it is going to be hard with slugs. No, it is not empty. 180 bar. No, that's not worth the money. Doesn't make sense. The second last type, Wildman again, weighing 11.8 grain, so still pretty heavy. Should be around 0.7 gram, lighter than the others before. Let's see what they do. That's close by. You use slugs for high penetration. Yeah, a high ballistic coefficient, so very stable over high distances in the air. But you need a high power for it. It's just like that. Sadly, it's just like that. I'll take another two. Let's see if they meet up with the group or if they stray. It went left into the other hole. You see it is not very consistent. Last, I'll check the Pro Hunter slugs. They are really good in some guns. I will find out the way it looks. The Diana is no big fan of slugs. Everybody who's seen these on Jaballo.de knows they are pretty expensive. Every single one is handcrafted. They are exactly the same. Amazing quality, but it still doesn't necessarily mean that they work here. We'll see. If they also stray far, I will definitely stop. That is still fine. The last three were hole in hole. No, they stick together. Let's take another four. I'll invest that. I'm packing them away. Let's go for more. The last ones I'm testing today. And most of them in the same hole. The first one was a bit high. Yes, the slugs are from the first UK manufacturer that hand swaged their slugs. Yeah, quality-wise they are way above the others. Yeah, the first one was a bit high, the rest went well into the same hole. You can say if you want to risk it, you can try the Pro Hunters. Now for the result. I'd say I'll just show you the top 5 again next to each other. And these are the ones we will bring to the shooting range. I'll be right back in front of the camera. Okay, we just saw it. Place 1 amongst the Diabolos were the Barracuda Light with 0.62 gram. Place 2 were JSB Heavies 4.51, and place 3 the JSB Exact. The first place, without a lot of competition, amongst the lead-free pellets were the Barracuda Green. And place 1 of the slugs, still no huge competition, especially in Germany with caliber .177. Here the Pro Hunter slugs won by far. I think this is a good start for everybody who wants to buy this gun to decide where to put your money. Diablo slugs are lead free, just a guideline, and you can do your own tests from there. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you'll be back next week. Ciao servus, es ist AirGhandi.